What's up, you? Today we're gonna be playing Minecraft, and this is gonna be a weird episode because I'm in the middle of building that for a video, and I'm gonna start doing this because I want to do this for him because I realized something in Minecraft. So, I guarantee someone's gonna want to build this. Guarantee someone's gonna want to build this. So this is a tutorial in survival. So that's what I'm gonna put in the title. It's gonna be a survival tutorial. Let me go get the materials that I'm probably gonna need, and I'll be. Alright, I got some things. So I'm curious if this is the same way for that machine over there. If I could do this that way, but I know I could do for sure for the other one. Alrighty, you're gonna want to break a block here, and I would say break these two blocks and break it in an L shape like this. Okay. Then you want to place your chest here and there. Alrighty. If you don't know what I'm building from this point, you should read the title. It's going to be a melon farm. Okay? So, technically, we should be building it in the ground, but I'm not going to be building it in the ground. I'm just going to place that and then have the thing go up there, okay? Alrighty. Then you're going to want to take building block material. For now, I'm going to just do this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 out. Then after you've done your 8 blocks that way, alrighty, you consider this as 8 blocks this way too. So if this is going to be in your way, you think, alrighty, this is how I would fix that problem. Is you would go over to your crafting table, if you're in survival mode for sure, which most people would want to build these in survival mode, and then just make a set of stairs, and then you'd want to put it in your inventory. Then you take your stair, right? Which I would do this automatically so that you wouldn't have any problems. You just stick this like this because then you can still open up your chest while it's on there, okay? Then, this is considered 1 block then, okay? Not unless you want to do, that, and place another hopper here, and then you can make your farm bigger, technically. Alrighty? So if you have 2 hoppers here, make sure that it's either you got these 2, and this is counted as 1, but then you would have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, again, that direction. So this is what it's supposed to look like, technically. Alrighty? Then, you could technically do this, which I'm definitely doing this, but you could put glass up here on top of these blocks too high. Alrighty? Because you're going to be basically doing this. 1, 2. Because you're going to be doing that, okay? Now, technically you're going to have your water there, so you're going to have this here. Alright. Technically. Alright. So then, therefore, you're going to have to do 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. And then 1, 2. So basically, you're going to do the 2 high but 4 deep that way. Same on this side. 8 this way, 8 that way. So this is right now, technically it's supposed to be 16 from the hopper. Because you know why I say that? So when you got your glass, I just had to go to the smelting house real quick and get some glass. But once you get glass, you want to put 2 here. I would do this for sure. I'm not sure exactly why I would do this technically, but I know why, but yeah, I just ran out of glass easily. But yeah, you want to put it 2 high all the way over to here, right? This is where you would take your other cobblestone, or whatever building material block you want to use. I would stick it there enough to be over the glass, basically, okay? Therefore, you could build this up, alright? Alright, not a big problem. Okay, I need to go get water buckets. I don't know if I have any anywhere. But you'll need a bucket of water. Or technically you need about 2 of them, but if you want to do it all at once. But you can just keep going back and forth. Technically. The reason why I'm building this in survival is because I can. So there is no tutorial. I mean, like, no, time lapse, I should say. It's a tutorial. That's why I'm not pausing anything. Alrighty. Stick your water here. Let that flow. Because it should not go on the hoppers. Never should ever go on the hoppers. Same with there. Okay, so now it goes into there, okay? So this is where you'll take your pistons. Alrighty. Place one there. Building block material. One there. Building block material there. Piston. Building block material. Piston. Building block material. Piston. Building block material. And another piston. And so forth, so on. And you just keep on doing that. So, yeah. And then, technically, I'm going to be putting wood here so that way it looks different than the cobblestone. You'd want that on there, okay? But, before you do anything else, alrighty? You need to know that you're going to need a crap ton, which I'm going to also go in a cradle world eventually, and then get you all the materials you're probably going to need for this, alrighty? So, long as you have seeds, and I would say, well, you're not going to do anything just yet, really. Alright, let me get back real quick. Then, you'll take your torches, which I don't know how many exactly I'll need, but I would say you're going to need right there one. So you just want to keep doing this all the way down. So if you wanted to make this taller, you could. And now, if you still got any of this, right? Your sticks or whatever, right? It doesn't matter if you're charcoal or not, or coal. Go ahead and make at least, I would say, a stack of torches. Depending on how big you want to make the farm too, which then determines on how big or how many torches you'll need. But, you see you're gonna need, for it to grow. Oh crap, did I do this wrong? Yes, I did do this wrong. Never mind, don't put the redstone torch there. Put it above of the piston here. Because this farm, you do not need any observers whatsoever. Alrighty, then you want to put your... Then you want to do it this way. So, I'm going to edit out the portion of me placing them wrong. So, this is how it's supposed to look. At least all the way down. Real quick, I'm going to finish this on camera. So, that way I can get this done. Alrighty, so... Once you have, like I said though, all your pistons down, and all your stuff down, right? The reason why the tutorial, I'm doing this tutorial because I want to show you this does not need any whatsoever observers. And how do I know this? I just found this out by accident, alrighty? Because I needed to do this automatic farm. So, now, alrighty? You can technically expand on this as much as you would need to, or want to, or whatever you need, whatever. Okay, so, now, this is what I would do, if I was you. Don't be me and have your inventory completely full when you're building this, because sometimes you need to empty your inventory. Alrighty, you're never gonna need, for this farm, really, any tracks or anything like that, so, really, alrighty, so then basically now, I would go and grab this, and then this at this point, and then I would go over here, and make a hoe. If you guys don't know how to make a hoe, don't ever watch this video, I guess. It's a joke, by the way. Now, I gotta go get some melons and turn them into seeds so that way I can have infinite melons. Where's my melon? Do I have any seeds already made? Nope. Now, I will be making this bigger off camera, but this is modded Minecraft, by the way. So that's why, if you're wondering why there's a train over there, that's the reason why. This is modded Minecraft. But yeah, it's going to take you not very long to do. Okay. Hoe this. Hoe that. Hoe this. Hoe this. Hoe this. Now, do you know why, we, put torches in here? So that way it's... Oops. I'm gonna have to stomp on this one. Or put a... that works too, yeah. So this stays like this because of the water, right? But the reason why we put torches in here is so that way, at nighttime, it's as efficient. Okay? So now, I would try to make a staircase or something like that to get on top, because you're gonna need to get on top for this. Because you're gonna be putting blocks above here. Alrighty, for this to work. I would say, if you're gonna add on, don't do what I'm doing with this. For now, this is the only way I'm doing this right now. I'll fix that later off camera. I would put dirt up there, so that way you can do the same thing down here if you wanted to add on, okay? If you wanted to add on, do the same thing up here. You can just, you can kind of add on, okay? Now, you would put your seeds there, there, there. Now, it's same thing with the pumpkin farm, okay? Portion. Alright, now, to be better, why is there now a chicken in my farm? Okay. So now, this is what I would do then. Okay. I would go, no, this is the wrong area, it sucks. Now, I built that on a YouTube video but I didn't do it as a tutorial, so I would go watch that video, but it's... Now, go over here, grab some bone meal. I bought a stack, or... at least a stack, okay? And then I would take this, go over to your farm. To speed up the process, I would make it a big boy plant, because then it won't technically get broken, so it would just grow. That way you speed up the process like 30 times. Okay? Then when that's all like that, your farm's done basically. But it's not. Oh, dum-dum. Oh, crap. That's what I forgot. You will need a block behind these, by the way. So that is something I did forget. You're gonna need redstone behind these. Alright, you are gonna need redstone behind these. I forgot about that. And this is why you would leave, I would say leave your farm kind of open right now, because for you to actually be able to do this, you'll need them on the, it's nighttime out. Alrighty, now after you sleep again, because it's always freaking nighttime in this game, it seems like. What did I just do? I'm not sure what I just did there. But yeah, you want to not do a full line, you want to be able to do... See how it's working already? See how efficient this is gonna be soon. And already like that, we already got 16 melons. Well, actually more. That's how the farm works, really. So, I gotta finish the others, technically, but... That's pretty cool, isn't it? But yeah, that is an easy farm. I'm not sure why that one's not working, though. Maybe if you link these up, maybe they'll work better, but... Oh, duh. That's why it's not working. Duh. You know why it's not working? Now we broke it. Because now I can't get the fuck out. For now I'm gonna do that. So yes, note. Never, ever link all this up together. Just leave it like this. For it to actually work, you need to have the blocks above it. It will not work with it like that, so. Did we screw something up? Because that one's not working now, so. Works. Melon's underneath this one here, which is... But yeah, it works. You know why I say that? I already got a stack of 57 melons. And that was not even trying it for 5 seconds. So, share this with your friends. Share the video. Please like and subscribe. And if you want to see more tutorials like this, please hit that like button. Hit that notification bell. And get notified whenever I post a video. Peace out.